Hi, this video is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. In this video, I'm going to talk about Spring Framework Bean Scope prototype demo. In Spring Framework, Bean Scope is used to decide which type of Bean instance should be returned from a Spring container back to the caller. There are 5 types of Bean Scope supported. Singleton, return a single Bean instance per Spring IOC container. Prototype, return a new Bean instance each time when requested. Request, single bean instance per HTTP request. Session, single bean instance per HTTP session. Global session, single bean instance per global HTTP session. So these 3 are applicable only for web-aware application context. The default type of bean scope is singleton always. So that means always a single instance will be maintained inside the Spring container. Prototype means whenever you call the Spring container to get a bean, it will always give you the new bean. It will not give the single instance. It will always create a new instance and it will return to you. So let's see an example. I have a class path application, XML application context, and bean scope is prototype. Okay, let's see the bean definition file. So I have a bean called customer, and this is a class that Spring is going to create. This is very important attribute, scope. Here I mentioned prototype. So this tag is very important, prototype. That means this customer object will always be created newly whenever you request the Spring container. So this is the class, and I've kept a breakpoint in the constructor. I want to know whenever I request a Spring container whether it creates a new bean or not. So I've kept a breakpoint in the constructor. Let's see how exactly it works. So here I'm calling the get bean and I'm printing the customer. Then I'm using the same reference. I'm trying to set this to a different customer name. Then again I'm trying to call the get bean. Actually this get bean method will create a new instance and it will give me the new instance. So whatever the value is set here will not be applicable. Okay, so let's see how it works. So I'm going to start the demo now. If you see here, it is loading the XML bean definition. Now when I ask the Spring container to give me a bean, it's creating the bean. Okay, if you see here, we got the new customer bean, okay, with Sam David. Now I'm going to print the values. Then I'm explicitly setting the customer name to Ruth Julie. Again I'm calling the container to give me the customer bean. If it is prototype, this explicit name change should not be applicable. So it will always give me the can you see here, the constructor is called. That means always a new object is created for prototype bean scope. I want to repeat, always a new object is created for prototype bean scope. So now if you see, this customer will have Sam David, which we declared here. Okay, so it will not consider this value at all because always it creates a new instance. So both are same, so that means it always creates the new instance. It does not consider this at all. Hope this video is useful. Thank you and all the best.